window slowly faded into the distance, and the little melody in my headphones turned the whole day into a movie, leaving behind the city we knew. We followed unfamiliar roads, trying to hide our excitement, but smiling the whole way anyway. Sunlight rested on the glass while the wind brushed through our hair, and somehow this unplanned little trip felt better than anything else. I wonder where we were heading. Maybe it didn't really matter, because the moments passing by that day felt like something I'd remember forever. Leaning against the window, watching the world move slowly, every note inside my headphones stayed somewhere deep in my heart. Sometimes you don't need conversations, just someone beside you, looking at the same scenery under the same fading sky. The roads glowed orange as sunset, cars disappearing into the night, while we quietly traded stories about days we never talked about before. Even the moments we forgot to capture still remain perfectly clear, like the smell of summer air, lingering long after the season ends. The sound of waves near the rest stop, a tiny alley we wandered into. All those ordinary little scenes felt strangely warm somehow. City lights and unfamiliar places, late night air outside convenience stores. Everything felt lighter there, like we had nowhere to rush to. Maybe years from now, when another season comes around, one small melody will bring me back to every second of that trip. And maybe the most beautiful thing was never the scenery outside, but the feeling of moving forward together without worrying about where we'd end up. Even now, whenever I put my headphones on, it feels like I'm still somewhere on that road, chasing that version of us again. Sunlight spilled across the pavement, while shadows stretched slowly beside us. And somewhere inside my headphones, a quiet melody followed the afternoon perfectly. The city moved gently that day, nothing loud, nothing rushed, just warm air drifting through open streets. And soft music turning ordinary moments into memories. We walked without thinking too much, letting the rhythm carry us forward, watching light flicker between the buildings, like the whole world was moving in slow motion. It was one of those afternoons where happiness arrived quietly, not as excitement, but as peace. The songs playing in my ears felt softer under the sunlight, every note blending into the breeze, every lyric settling gently into my chest. People passed us without notice, cars rolled slowly through glowing intersections, and still somehow everything felt beautifully still. Shadows danced along the sidewalks, the sky faded into pale gold, and time moved carefully around us, like it didn't want to disturb the moment either. We stopped at random places, small cafes hidden between alleys, parks filled with warm evening light, little corners of the city that felt like secrets meant only for us. No dramatic conversations, no unforgettable events, just sunlight, shadows, and a playlist that somehow understood exactly how the day felt. Maybe that's why I remember it so clearly, because nothing was trying too hard, and somehow that made it perfect. Even now, when those songs come back on, I can still feel the warmth of that afternoon, see the shadows stretching across the road, and hear the quiet sound of life moving slowly around us. Sometimes the most beautiful memories aren't built from big moments, but from simple days where the light felt softer than usual, and the music made everything feel a little more alive. Leaning against the train window, with music quietly filling my ears, I watch the world blur past me, like scenes from a film I didn't want to end. The sky was washed in pale evening colors, fields and buildings fading into each other, and every passing light outside felt strangely emotional for no reason at all. The train kept moving forward, softly shaking beneath my feet, while my thoughts drifted somewhere far away, between old memories and places I haven't seen yet. There's something about train rides at sunset that makes everything feel slower, like time pauses for a moment. creating that quiet kind of loneliness that somehow feels comforting instead of sad. People around me were silent, some asleep, some staring at their phones, but inside my own little world, the music made even ordinary moments feel cinematic. Streetlights flickered past the glass, small towns disappeared into darkness, and I kept pressing my head against the window, letting the cool surface calm my thoughts. I wasn't really thinking about anything specific, just letting emotions come and go, like the scenery outside appearing for a second before fading away again. Maybe that's why I love moments like this, because no one expects anything from you. You can simply exist, half lost in music, half lost in your own mind. Even now, whenever I hear songs like that again, I remember the quiet hum of the train, the dim evening sky outside the window, and the feeling of moving forward without needing to know exactly where I was going. Some memories don't arrive loudly, they return softly, like reflections in a train window at night, or a melody you forgot you needed until it found you again. We spent the whole day wandering, without a map, without a plan, just following whatever street felt right. Like getting lost was part of the adventure. Sunlight poured between the buildings, warm air drifting through the city, and every unfamiliar corner felt like something waiting to be discovered. We stopped whenever we wanted, tiny cafes, quiet bookstores, random little shops, turning ordinary moments into memories without even trying. It was one of those rare days when nothing needed to go perfectly, and somehow that made everything feel perfect instead. No schedules to rush us, no destination pulling us forward, just music in our ears and enough time to breathe slowly. We laughed over small things, shared snacks from convenience stores, sat by the river, doing absolutely nothing, and somehow that felt like the happiest part. As the afternoon faded into evening, the city lights slowly woke up around us, and we kept walking like we didn't want the day to end yet. Sometimes the best moments happen when you stop trying to control everything, when you let the road surprise you and trust the feeling of simply being there. I don't even remember every place we visited, but I remember the warmth of the air. Even now, when I think about happiness, I think about that day wandering through unfamiliar streets with nowhere to be, and somehow feeling completely full inside. Maybe freedom feels exactly like that. A long afternoon, a city you don't know, music playing softly in your headphones, and the quiet realization that you don't need a map to find moments worth remembering. We walk side by side without needing to say much at all, while the music quietly filled the space between us, like it understood the silence better than words could. Streetlights glowed softly above the road, our footsteps moving in the same rhythm, and somehow that alone felt enough for the night. The city was noisy, somewhere far away, but around us everything felt slower, like time had softened just for a little while. It was the kind of music made for walking beside someone you're comfortable with, where silence never feels awkward and every small moment feels warm instead. The breeze carried traces of summer rain, cafes were closing one by one, and we kept wandering through unfamiliar streets without checking the time once. Sometimes you looked up at the sky, sometimes I hummed along to the melody, and somehow even those tiny moments felt strangely important to me. No deep conversations, no dramatic promises, just the quiet comfort of knowing we didn't need to force anything that night. Cars passed like distant waves, neon lights blurred against the windows, while the song in our headphones kept carrying us forward slowly. I think that's why I still remember it, not because something extraordinary happened, but because for a moment everything felt peaceful, exactly as it was. Even now when I hear songs like that again, I remember the feeling of walking slowly beside you under warm city lights, with nowhere we needed to be. Maybe the best memories aren't always loud or exciting. Maybe sometimes they're simply about finding someone you can quietly walk beside for hours, while the music says everything for you. The sunset moved perfectly to the melody inside my headphones, like the whole sky had been waiting for this exact song to play. Orange lights spilled across the windows, the city slowly fading into gold, and every beat in my ears matched the rhythm of the evening somehow. Like blurred memories, streetlights flickered awake one by one, while I leaned my head against the glass, letting the moment drift through me. It felt like a scene from a movie, one of those quiet endings where nothing dramatic happens, but you remember it forever anyway. The air was warm with traces of summer. The breeze carried the scent of the ocean, and for a little while the world felt softer than usual. Every lyric sounded more honest at sunset. Every melody stayed longer in my chest. Like music understands feelings we never really know how to explain ourselves. I watched the colors slowly disappear, pink fading into deep blue skies, and somehow I didn't feel sad about it, just grateful I was there to see it. There are moments that don't ask for attention, they just arrive quietly. And before you realize it, they become memories you keep returning to. That evening felt exactly like that. Nothing extraordinary, just a road of fading sunset, and a song that somehow knew my heart already. Even now, when that melody comes back on, I still see the sky glowing orange outside the window, and I remember how peaceful everything felt for those few passing minutes. Maybe that's all happiness really is, a beautiful song, the right sunset, and someone beside you, while the world slowly turns gold. We wandered through unfamiliar streets with nowhere we needed to be. Every little corner felt alive, like the city was breathing slowly with us. The traffic lights glowed in faded colors, cafes spilled music onto the sidewalks, and the evening air wrapped around us, soft and warm, like a memory already forming. For once, we weren't chasing time, we let the night move at its own pace, taking in every passing moment. It was the kind of place where walking slowly felt completely okay, where getting lost didn't feel lonely, but strangely beautiful instead. Old signs hanging above quiet alley street lights, reflecting after the rain. Even the silence between conversations felt comfortable there. You smiled at something small, and suddenly the whole city felt lighter, like happiness wasn't something distant, but something quietly happening Sometimes the most beautiful memories come from nights where nothing special happened at all, except that we were there together.
Sunlight melted slowly into a lazy summer afternoon, and the streets we wander without a plan were filled with the scent of warm wind. For no real reason, everything felt lighter that day, so I slowed my steps, humming quietly along to the song in my headphones. Trees swayed beneath the blue sky, laughter echoed from somewhere far away. And even though it was just an ordinary day, it shimmered like something unforgettable. It was a kind of afternoon where even the smell of the breeze stays with you, where time softened under the sunlight, and every little moment felt warm enough to keep forever. Sitting outside a convenience store, sharing cold drinks in the heat, laughing through meaningless conversations like we had nowhere else to be. Buses rolled slowly past us while sunset colors filled the alleyways, and somehow those quiet little scenes still replay in my head like old film photographs. Sometimes memories don't come back as pictures, but as feelings, as warmth as the scent of summer air, drifting by without warning. The wind moved gently through our hair, sunlight poured across the pavement, and inside that carefree moment, we felt impossibly free. We never even took photos that day, but somehow I remember everything. The melody playing softly in my ears, the fading colors of the afternoon sky, the warmth lingering in the air between us. As evening slowly arrived, the sky turned orange above the city, and even though we knew we should head home, we kept walking a little slower. Maybe beautiful moments feel beautiful because they never last long enough, because somewhere inside them you already know they'll become memories. Even now, when warm wind brushes past me, I feel that street again, walking through that endless summer afternoon. And maybe that's why I still miss it. Not because something extraordinary happened, but because for one small moment life felt completely simple and full at the same time.
Somehow today, it didn't matter where we were going, just sitting next to you, watching the world outside the window already felt like enough. Sunlight spilled across the dashboard, shadows stretched along the road, and without saying much at all, we kept moving to the same quiet rhythm. Even crowded streets and tiny unfamiliar alleys felt brand new somehow, like every moment was asking us to stay a little longer. It was one of those days where the road meant more than the destination, where happiness showed up quietly before we even arrived anywhere. The orange sunset, the scenery drifted slowly past us, and somehow those little passing moments felt bigger than photographs could ever hold. At a random roadside stop, laughing into the cold evening wind, even our meaningless conversations felt like memories in the making. Sharing one pair of headphones, listening to the same song together. All the night air moved between us softly, like it understood everything already. Time kept moving forward, but that day somehow stayed slow. Maybe the happiest moments in life are the ones that never try too hard. It was never really about getting somewhere. It was about the music, the silence, the feeling of being young for a little while longer, with nowhere we needed to be. Streetlights flickered against the windows, our reflections blurred in the glass, and for a second, everything felt exactly like a movie scene. Maybe years from now, I won't remember the places we visited, but I'll remember the long roads, the fading sunlight, and the feeling of moving forward beside you. Even now, whenever that melody comes back on, it feels like I'm sitting by that window again, still somewhere between